Hello again on the 2QQ channel with news that truly breaks our hearts. Tonight, shocking news has come from the Chinese entertainment world. Xiao Zhan, the actor and singer we all love, has reportedly been rushed to the ICU in an unknown condition. What's even more heartbreaking is that Wang Yibo was seen so shaken that he fainted in front of the hospital. This incident occurred so suddenly, leaving us all in confusion and panic. No one expected tonight to be such a distressing night. Xiao Zhan, who always seemed energetic and full of smiles, suddenly had to undergo intensive care. Meanwhile, Wang Yibo, known as a strong and resilient figure, appeared completely shattered. According to several eyewitnesses, Xiao Zhan suddenly collapsed while he was out and about. The medical team immediately took him to the nearest hospital, and as of now, his condition remains unstable. Wang Yibo, who likely heard the news immediately, rushed to the scene. However, outside the hospital, he appeared deeply shaken. Wang Yibo did not cry or scream. He simply sat there with a blank expression. His hands were trembling, and when staff tried to comfort him, he only shook his head. This is a side of Wang Yibo that is rarely seen, a vulnerable side that makes us all feel his pain. Their close relationship, both on and off screen, makes this incident feel even more heartbreaking. Amidst the chaos, young lovers around the world began flooding social media with prayers and support. The hashtags #GetWellSoonXiaoZhan and #StayStrongWangYibo quickly trended across various platforms. Encouraging messages poured in not only from fans but also from fellow celebrities, close friends, and colleagues. The entertainment world often appears glamorous, but tonight reminds us that behind the camera lights, there are people with feelings just like ours. Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo may be big stars, but they can also be hurt, and they can also be afraid. Seeing one of them in critical condition while the other is so devastated makes us all realize how precious health and togetherness are. As of now, there has been no official statement from management regarding Xiao Zhan's exact condition. Some sources suggest that he is suffering from extreme exhaustion due to an overly busy schedule, while others suspect a more serious health issue. Whatever the case may be, we all hope for his speedy recovery. For Wang Yibo, tonight must have felt like a nightmare. Usually, he always appears strong in public, but this time, he couldn't hide his panic. Some fans at the scene reported that he kept muttering, "He has to be okay," as if trying to convince himself. Amid this concerning situation, some reassuring news finally emerged. A source from within the hospital stated that Xiao Zhan had shown signs of stabilization, though he still required close monitoring. Doctors confirmed that he was indeed suffering from severe exhaustion, but there were no life-threatening emergencies. However, Wang Yibo's condition remains a concern. After sitting outside the hospital for nearly 2 hours, he was finally brought inside by his team. His face looked pale, and he appeared very weak. Several celebrity colleagues, including Yang and Dolraba, began arriving to offer support, showcasing the strong bonds of friendship within the industry. The media began to cover the incident intensively, but many fans requested that their privacy be respected. "This is not the time for speculation. They need peace and quiet," wrote one fan on Weibo. This message immediately received thousands of likes, proving that young lovers prioritize the well-being of Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo over rumors. Meanwhile, online, fans who couldn't make it to the location began organizing virtual support. They created a video compilation of Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo's best moments, accompanied by encouraging messages from around the world. This movement quickly went viral, showing how strong the solidarity among the fandom is. Amidst all this sadness, there is one thing we should be grateful for: the spirit of unity among young lovers. From strangers who didn't know each other, we are now united, praying for Xiao Zhan's recovery and strength for Wang Yibo. This proves that our love for them is not just about admiring their work, but also caring for them as human beings. We're still waiting for official news from the relevant parties, and this channel will continue to provide reliable updates. Don't be easily swayed by rumors whose truth is unclear. Stay calm, support each other, and continue to send positive energy to the two of them. According to a reliable source from within the hospital, Xiao Zhan is reported to have started opening his eyes and showing better responses. Although he cannot speak yet, this condition brings a glimmer of hope for everyone, especially Wang Yibo, who remains by his bedside. Doctors state that Xiao Zhan's recovery will take time, but this progress is a positive sign. Support pouring in from the entire entertainment industry. Support is not only coming from fans, but also from fellow celebrities. Some big names, such as Xiao Zhan's co-star in The Longest Promise and members of his music group, are reported to have visited the hospital. Even the director, who has worked with him, sent a lengthy message via social media, hoping that Xiao Zhan will recover quickly and return to the entertainment world in the best condition. Wang Yibo refuses to leave the hospital. A close source reported that Wang Yibo refused to go home despite being persuaded by his management team. He chose to stay at the hospital, even sleeping on a chair in the ICU waiting room. Some hospital staff mentioned that Wang Yibo continued to monitor Xiao Zhan's progress and only ate after receiving positive news from the doctor. This attitude further highlights the depth of their bond. Fans begin organizing charity projects in Xiao Zhan's name. In response to this situation, many young lovers have begun organizing donations and social actions as a form of support. Some fans are raising funds for children's health donations, while others are creating environmental projects with the hashtag for Xiao Zhan. This movement not only shows the fans' love, but also emulates the kindness that Xiao Zhan has always spread. Management finally issues official statement. After nearly 24 hours since the incident, Xiao Zhan's management team finally released an official statement. They confirmed that Xiao Zhan had indeed suffered from acute exhaustion due to an overly busy schedule and lack of rest. The management apologized to the fans and promised to pay more attention to the artist's health in the future. They also expressed gratitude for the support from all parties. Wang Yibo reportedly cried in a private room. According to a nurse on duty, Wang Yibo was seen crying in a private room at the hospital after hearing the news that Xiao Zhan had regained consciousness. He was said to have repeatedly said thank you to the medical team. This moment, though very personal, showed how much worry he had been harboring all this time. Xiao Zhan expected to need a long recovery period. Although his condition is improving, doctors emphasize that Xiao Zhan requires complete rest and intensive monitoring for at least several weeks. His activities will be temporarily reduced, including scheduled filming and promotional events. This news is certainly saddening, but health must remain the top priority. Let's continue to send prayers and positive energy to Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo. Channel 2 Cook, you will always provide reliable updates. Don't forget to take care of your own health as well, as that is what matters most. See you in the next update.